What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million. Hoping everybody's having a great day, although I know a lot of people are not, and that is because Scalebound has been canceled from Microsoft officially. No more rumors, no more speculation. It is no longer being made. Microsoft and Platinum have parted ways, and for those of you that don't know, Scalebound was going to be an action RPG with 4-player co-op, where you formed like a bond with the dragon, and you went through an open world to do a lot of cool stuff. The press release that our buddy Jez at Windows Central got says pretty much this. It says, after careful deliberation, Microsoft Studios has come to the decision to end production for Scalebound. We're working hard to deliver an amazing lineup of games to our fans this year, including Halo Wars 2, Crackdown 3, State of Decay 2, Sea of Thieves, and other great experiences. For more information on our 2017 plans, please visit, and they name off a website, right? News.xbox.com. So, yeah, I had heard about Scalebound having issues, and this isn't like me touting my horn. You can ask Tim Dog, you can ask like Jazz and a few other people. I had heard about the issues the game was having. I even had a video similar about this. Not about it being canceled, but about it being that I was worried about the game. I was actually going to put that video out last week, but Tim and a couple other people kind of convinced me not to. Hey, if you don't believe me, you can ask them yourselves. This is neither here nor there. This is about Scalebound and what the cancellation of the game means. Now, yeah, I've been on record. I wasn't the biggest fan of Scalebound. I am a huge fan of Platinum Games, though. I do consider Bayonetta 1 and Metal Gear, Rising Revengeance to be really, really good games. So I was excited for the prospect of Platinum making an exclusive game for Xbox. But every time they showed the game off, it just didn't look well. The frame rate looked bad. I didn't particularly care for the look of the combat. Like, I'm more of the frenetic, action-heavy combat that their previous games had. So that kind of didn't really do anything for me. And the 4-player co-op's been cool, but I mean, this isn't going to be me damage controlling. You're not going to hear me say like good riddance to bad rubbish or anything like that. This is bad. Game cancellations are never cool. Even though I wasn't looking forward to the game, there are millions of people out there who were looking forward to Scalebound, and Microsoft sold people on the promise of Scalebound since 2014. There are people out there, maybe not a large contingent of people, who bought the system solely for Scalebound, and now we're in this situation where now the game's not even coming out, and those people are pissed, and they probably do have a right to be pissed. Like, if you bought the system to play Scalebound on because Microsoft has been talking about this game for 3 years, then yeah, be pissed. If you were thinking it was, if you were, I know people out there like Kate Mega, Xbot, Tim, like, you can name a lot of people in the Xbox community that were really looking forward to playing Scalebound, and I understand their disappointment in the game not coming out anymore. I don't share the disappointment, to be honest with you, because like I said, I was never really anticipating the game that much, so it doesn't bother me that it's canceled, just like it doesn't bother me that Fable Legends was canceled. What bothers me is, how do I say this? Because this is kind of all just off the cuff, so I'm just rambling because we just got the news a little bit ago and I haven't really had time to prepare, so this is all just, stream of conscious, me just talking. What does the future of Xbox look like after this, right? Phil's taken over Xbox in April of 2014, and we've all been saying wait, it takes time for his vision to come across, and we've seen his vision. We've seen the Xbox One X was a great piece of hardware, their vision of what Project Scorpio is going to be, and all that stuff, but the games part hasn't been good. There's been more studio closures and game cancellations lately than there have been game announcements, and I don't think that's good, especially in the face of Sony, who just recently had a pretty good PSX, and they're showing off Last of Us 2, and they're showing off God of War, and they're showing off Death Stranding. And this isn't a console war thing, because I don't do the console war bullshit, but when you look, and you honestly look at both, like there is a big problem with like what Microsoft is doing. Like, it's not good to cancel games, and this isn't the first game they've canceled. Last year they canceled early last year they canceled Fable Legends and shut down the studio, and now you have another big game that they touted for years, this huge new IP that they wanted to build, and it's dead. Quantum Break, as we know, did come out this year, but that franchise is dead. It seems to me that you go back to Rise and Sunset Overdrive and stuff like that, the games that Microsoft put out early in the year, and it sounds like there's no Rise 2, there's no Sunset Overdrive 2. Like, is the situation dire at Microsoft? Are we to only expect sequels and Halos and Gearses and Forzas moving forward? Okay, here's the thing that I do have a problem with. How am I to get excited for anything else that you announce in the future? How am I to get excited about a game that you potentially could announce this year at E3 when the possibility exists, based on your own actions, canceling games at the game they never even come out? I mean, it puts this seed of doubt in everybody's heads. I see people on Twitter talking about it already, like Crackdown 3. Is Crackdown 3 coming out? Even though Microsoft said it's coming out this year, and the people, the official Twitter is like, yeah, it's coming out. It's like, but is it really? Are we at that point now where we don't really believe a Microsoft game is going to come out until it's actually in our hands? That's not a problem with Nintendo. That's not a problem with Sony, and I honestly didn't think it was going to be a problem with Microsoft. But after this, after Scalebound getting canceled, after all Fable Legends and Project Spark and Xbox Fitness, and I think Bear Claw Gaming had a list of games that were just canceled, like, I don't know. Can you get excited for a game years away with the possibility that it could just keep canceled later on? I think I even did a video about this, one of my first videos about Xbox funding game, sequels for their games, and now it's like we need them to actually make the games and not cancel them before they even come out, right? And oh man, I'm just really disappointed for any Xbox fans out there, or anybody even on the PC, because it was a Play Anywhere game that was really looking forward to playing this game. It sucks. Game cancellations are never cool. I know if it was a game I was looking forward to, I would be upset. So I feel you guys. And I probably know there's a bunch of PlayStation assholes who are probably super excited about the news that Scalebound is canceled. And, to those people, I say fuck off. You're not real gamers. Them canceling Scalebound should suck for everybody out there, whether you play on PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo. Game cancellations blow. So yeah, I've seen some of that come on Twitter, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Fanboys are going to fanboy. It's a bad day. It's a bad day out there. I honestly thought when I had heard the game was in trouble that it was going to just get delayed until 2018. I didn't really think it was going to get canceled, because I was like, is Scalebound too big to get canceled? Apparently the answer to that question is no. Yep. Nothing's too big to get canceled. Well, maybe Halo. Man, but if they cancel the Halo game, you might as well sell your Xbox then, because Xbox is done. But anyways, this probably give me some good content I can probably come up with for this week for videos. So I know it's kind of shitty to be like, hey, I hope you like the video, because it's not really a happy video. But hey, if you like the video, hit the like button, consider subbing for more content, and I'll see everybody tomorrow.